Good day to all of you, my dear students. It's me again, your teacher, Jolly. And our topic for today is all about a stellar classification of the star. And these are the objectives that you have to be on. First, identify the stellar classification of the star. Second, discuss the stellar classification of the star. And third, appreciate the star and the solar system. Okay, class, are you ready to learn? Okay. Before we proceed to our main topic, let us see if you learned something about what we have tackled last meeting. Let's answer this matching type question. And this is the instruction. Choose the correct answer by drawing a line by column A to column B. Okay, number 1. It is a huge ball of burning gases which emits energy in the form of heat and light. What is the correct answer? Yes, it's correct. That is the star. Very good. And then number 2. Astronomers measures a star temperature on the Planck scale. What is the correct answer? Yes, that is in Kelvin scale. Number 3. Astronomers use Planck to measure distances in the universe. That is light years. Number 4. The Planck of a star depends on the distance of the star from the Earth and the amount of energy it emits. That is, yes, correct. That is right. Okay, number 5. The Planck of the star depends on its size and temperature. That is correct. Okay, what word would you create from these jumbled words? Yes, that's right. The word that you create from these jumbled words is that a stellar classification. And the stellar classification is the classification of the star based on their spectral characteristics. In astronomy, stellar classification is the classification of a star based on their spectral characteristics. In example, relation between wavelength and some other variables. A stellar classification is scheme for assigning stars to types according to their temperatures as estimated from their spectra. For most of its active life, a star shines due to thermonuclear fusion of hydrogen into helium in its core, releasing energy that traverses the star's interior and then radiates into outer space. So meaning, the more the brighter the star is, the more the hottest the star. It means that it depends upon the variables inside the star. In the picture, from biggest to lowest, which one is the hottest? And which one is the coolest? Yes, you got it. The hottest one is the biggest one, while the coolest one is the smallest one. In the Harvard system, the stars are classified on as hottest to coolest, using letters such as O, B, A, F, G, K, M. Wherein O is the hottest, which has the temperature of 25,000 in Kelvin and has blue in color, and M is the coolest, which has the temperature of 3,500 in Kelvin and has red in color. And you can easy to remember using this mnemonic, O, B, a fine girl, guy is me. So now, let us discuss different types of star of Harvard system according to hottest to coolest. Star. O-type star are the hottest, luminous, and rarest of all main stars. They have very complicated surroundings which make the measurement of their spectra difficult. Most of the massive stars lie within this particular type because their massive and giant size, they have very hot cores and burn through their hydrogen fuel very quickly. So, they can tend to burn brighter and are the first star to leave the main sequence. It says that this O-type star is the first star to live in the main sequence because the tendency of the star is to explode because of its very hot cores inside. Let us come to B-type star. B-type star are also very luminous and blue in color. Their spectra have helium lines and are very energetic. Their lifespan is relatively short, around 40 million years. Many stars that we can see from our naked eyes are of this type. A-type star. A-type star are young, around a few hundred million years. They have masses ranging from 1.4 to 2.1 times the mass of the Sun, and surface temperature between 7,112 in Kelvin to 11,500 in Kelvin. They appear bluish-white in color, very bright, and can be seen our naked eyes. F-type star. F-type star, moderately hot and yellowish-white in color, usually weighing between 1.0 and 1.4 times the mass of the Sun. Their temperature lies between 6,000 in Kelvin to 7,600 in Kelvin. It also believed that life can also exist on their particular type. They are known for emitting a large amount of light in the form of radiation, for example, ultraviolet radiation, which is harming our planet Earth. They are likely to represent the brightest and hottest main sequence stars that could possibly allow life. The best example of F-type star is Polaris, Northern Pole star, a type F7 and also 430 light years away. G-type star. G-type star are also called yellow dwarf, are yellow in color, and their weight is between 0.8 to 1.25 times the mass of the Sun. They are currently believed to 100 light years away. Their surface temperature are between 5,300 in Kelvin to 6,000 in Kelvin. G-type star radiate more light towards the infrared end of spectrum. The most famous G-type, G2 type star is the Sun. Each second, the Sun fuses approximately 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium in a process known as proton-proton chain, which means 4 hydrogen form 1 helium, converting about 4 million tons of matter to energy. The examples are Alpha Centauri B, Tau Ceti, and 51 Pegasi are example of stars under this G-type. K-type star. K-type star appears orange and is cooler than the Sun. The range of temperature is between 3,500 in Kelvin to 6,000 in Kelvin. They are of intermediate size between M-type and G-type. M-type star. M-type star, also known as red dwarfs, are smallest and coolest red color. star with such low luminosity that none can be seen by our naked eyes. Despite of being called the smallest, they too include some giant, supergiant star and hypergiant stars. The range of their surface temperature is from 2,400 Kelvin to 3,700 Kelvin. Red dwarf stars have masses from about 0.8 to 0.6 times that of the Sun. Lighter stars are more abundant in space than the heavier stars. That is why they are the most common and tend to live longer than usual. Okay, let's do this activity with the title of Try to Fill Me. Put the letter to complete the diagram from hottest to coolest. Okay, what is the answer? The first letter is, okay, correct. That is O, B, A, F, G, K, M. Good job. Okay, what is the importance of a star in the solar system? Can you give some particular instances how a star can help you in our daily lives? It makes life on Earth, and it gives light on us literally. And because the sun is a kind of a star, for example, photosynthesis will take place that give us food in everyday life. Okay, before we proceed to our assessment, let us summarize our lesson by doing this activity. This is fill in the blanks. Choose the appropriate words in the box. Okay, number one, blank types of star of Harvard system in stellar classification. That is, okay, correct. That is 7. Okay, number 2, the blank is the classification of a star based on their spectral characteristic. That is, okay, correct. Number 3, O-type star has the blank in temperature. That is correct. Again, that is hottest in temperature. And number 4, while the M-type star has blank in temperature. That is coolest. Correct. Number 5, the coolest star has blank in color. That is red in color. Okay, correct. Okay, I know that you are ready for our assessment. Let's do this 1 to 5 multiple choice. Choose the correct answer and write the letter in your paper. Okay, number 1. Our sun is an example of blank star. A, M-type star. B, O-type star. C, G-type star. And D, A-type star. The correct answer is C, G-type star. Okay, number 2. What is the correct order of type of star in the following choices according to Harvard system from hottest to coolest? A, O, B, A, F, G, K, M. B, M, K, G, F, A, B, O. C, O, B, M, K, A, F, G. And D, B, O, A, F, G, K, M. Correct answer is A, O, B, A, F, G. Number 3. What is the color of hottest star? A, orange. B, yellow. C, red. And D, blue. Okay, the correct answer is blue. Okay, number 4. What is the color of coolest star? A, orange. B, red. C, yellow. D. Blue. Okay, the correct answer is B. Red. Okay, number 5 and last number. Our sun is a G-type star and has blank in color. A. Red. B. Yellow. C. Orange. And D. Blue. Correct answer is D. Red. And this is your assignment. Have an advanced activity about the birth of a star and the discovery of planets outside the solar system. Okay, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you have learned something and thank you for listening.